Let's go to London and David Maddox, the political editor of Express Online. You can read him, express.co.uk. No one has better insights into the Conservative Party than David Maddox, but even he would not have imagined what's happened in the last several days. As I pointed out yesterday, Rishi Sunak is the new Prime Minister of the UK, a practising Hindu, named as the UK's next leader on Diwali, the festival celebrated by millions of Hindus across the world. He is the UK's first Prime Minister of colour. He's only 42. He was born in Southampton to parents of Punjabi Indian descent who migrated from East Africa in the 1960s. He is splendidly credentialed with degrees from Oxford and Stanford universities. Does that mean he's politically credentialed? That's to be tested. As I said last night, he and his wife, the daughter of an Indian billionaire businessman, are reportedly the 222nd richest people in Britain, with a combined fortune of £730 million, more than that of King Charles. Rishi Sunak was elected to the House of Commons only 7 years ago, succeeding a former leader, William Hague. William Hague has written today, and I quote, "I know Rishi Sunak well, having known everyone at the top of politics in the past few decades. I struggle to recall anyone with stronger attributes of intelligence, thoughtfulness and self-discipline." William Hague said he is hugely conscious of the need to combine economic competence with compassion. Any occupant of 10 Downing Street, he writes, will make some mistakes. We all would. But he'll not make the mistake of failing to explain reality to the country. Says William Hague, he'll not want for dedication and diligence. He says suddenly the Conservative Party has a chance of pulling itself together. Let's go to David. David, lovely to have you again. That is William Hague, who was the previous representative of Rishi Sunak's constituency of Richmond in Yorkshire. What do you make of William Hague's assessment of the new Prime Minister?
I think it's pretty much on the money. I've known Rishi since 2016. I met him on the day that he, in fact, an hour after this had happened, but on the day that he told David Cameron that he wouldn't be supporting him on the referendum and that he would support Leave. And I've always, from my experience, I've always held him as a man of integrity as well, because basically he postponed his kind of career as a politician to support the Leave side in Brexit. So he's a very personable individual. He's very intelligent. He's very good at explaining his position. The issue behind him, I'm afraid, though, is more what's gone on, whether this is essentially a coup and the people using it are behind him as a coup to take over the Conservative Party. I think he's answered some of those questions, actually, with his cabinet reshuffle, which I think we're going to get onto.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's going to be difficulties ahead. This isn't going to be
no doubt about that.
for Rishi.
But that's the same. I mean, Liz Truss went at things like a bull at a gate, the Bank of England and the market virtually stepped in. Is there now a prevailing view that the Conservative Party can function as a responsible institution under Rishi Sunak?
Yes, I think he will restore its credibility. And I think credibility is an important word when you're talking about Rishi Sunak. You may not like, he's on the wet side of the party, he's a bit on the left side of the Conservative Party, but you can't doubt his credibility. He is definitely going to appear to be the adult in the room after the last 50 days we've just been through, which have been extraordinary and I mean completely catastrophic. I mean, the Conservative Party is being punished in the polls immensely for what's going on. And, you know, one poll, I think I wrote, would leave them with one MP. So there's a lot of trust to be restored, and maybe Rishi's the man to do it.